Morning, everybody. Just finishing up our morning run and Wim Hof session, and the last video about the oil change, favorite oil change tool. Got a lot of questions about my thumb, so thought I would lay out the story. So here's the story of what the fuck happened to my thumb. Got to set the scene. Been a oil change technician, started that in 2008, and then I started working on European cars and had a VW car shop for 5 years, and then my whole life kind of fell apart, and got it back together. Was a technician in Fargo, North Dakota, and then followed with a girl, and we were living in Pullman, Washington, where I was the head mechanic at Evergreen Tire. And so the car I'm working on is a 2001 Passat. The parking lot out is full. There's people coming in. This person really needs their car, and they're waiting. And I told them that it was going to be like a 3-hour labor job, and there's like an hour and a half left in the day. And so already that's not a great start. So and the job is a cooling flange on a B5.5 Passat. And if you've never done one of those, it is a masterclass in dexterity, because you cannot see what you're working on the whole time. You're doing it totally blind, shoved against the firewall. It's a pretty horrible experience. Luckily, I got some muscle memory, and I got the job done 100%. The car is running, got it filled up with coolant. It's like 5:30, and I'm just pulling the car out to take a test drive. Oh, I see my coolant pan is still underneath the car. And so I bend down, I grab the pan, and this particular car has an air conditioning system where the belt runs very low to the ground. And this car was missing its plastic skid pan. And as I reached my hand up under the car to grab the coolant container, the belt just caught my thumb, just the tip of it, and pulled it into the pulley. And if you look close, you can see those are the lines from the serpentine belt that were cut in there. And that's where I had to have stitches gone. I didn't even really want to go to the doctor, but because I've had some pretty gnarly things. Every mechanic does, really. But I mean, I knew it was bad when my boss went into his office and came back with a bottle of tequila. But honestly, the number of times that I've been under a lift with a freaking 8,000-pound truck above me, lifted up, and didn't die is like a goddamn miracle. So anyway, now you guys all know, everybody knows the story of my thumb, and I'm pretty lucky that I still have it. Makes me much more aware of where the rest of my fingers are. And if I wrenched on cars from the time I was 16 years old into my mid-30s, and that's the only thing that ever happened to me, I'm lucky as fuck.